disrespect Islam because they're afraid. So once again, if you don't have rule systems and doctrines and beliefs and prophets, which people are afraid to mock.
Okay, so he's saying people don't mock Islam because they're afraid. Yes, because Islam fundamentally, from the beginning, has brought about violence. I know some people are going to come at me with this. That's fine. Bring it on. We can look at the history. Forced conversions, killings, taking over nations. That's been the trend. And so, yeah, people are going to be scared to say stuff about Muhammad, especially in Islamic countries, because they're going to be punished. Where Christianity is not a socio-political religion where those rules are in place in countries for that to happen. It's simple.
People won't disrespect Islam. Nobody will disrespect it because they're scared. Even in a Christian country.
What do you mean by disrespect?
I mean, disrespect it. Say something, disrespect it. You can walk around, if you could wear a t-shirt saying Jesus is gay, right here in Croatia, Christian country, and you will make it out of the country alive. I dare you to do the same thing with the Islamic Prophet. I dare you to do the same thing. You would make it out of a Christian country alive, an Islamic country alive. Even in Christian countries, you are not safe to do that. You do not disrespect their beliefs. No, you don't do that.
Yeah, you don't.
Nobody does. So what I'm saying is, if they're the last religion on earth that people are afraid to disrespect, if their God is the last God on earth that people are afraid to disrespect, then he's the only God that matters. If every other God can be mocked, laughed at, put in video games, and stupid, dressed up gay on TV shows, ha 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 ha, what kind of religion is that? It's a joke.
The stupidity in this is that, well, if people are afraid to mock your religion, therefore it's true. All you need to do is get like a really, really stupid false idea and just threaten people with violence and say, if you mock my view, I'm just going to kill you. And then say it's true because of that. Very simple counterexample. Just because people are going to act in violence towards you for mocking them doesn't mean what you believe is true. It could be extremely false and wrong. That is not a standard of truth. That is not a standard of right and wrong. What he should also take into consideration is that Christianity is a completely different sort of thing. Is that the God of the universe became a human being, was mocked, was spat on, was beaten, and crucified so that me and people like Andrew Tate could believe in him, be forgiven of their sins, and have eternal life. Jesus didn't come so that anybody who mocks him, we go and beat him up and we kill him. That's not Christian. Jesus taught that we ought to love our enemies, pray for those who persecute us. Now, if Mr. Tate thinks he's smarter than Jesus, let him come out there and say it. Let him come out and say, you know what? Jesus didn't know what he was talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I'm greater than him, because that's essentially what he's saying. He is a fool when it comes to these subjects. He's not a person that should even have an opinion on these subjects because he is so ill-informed and uninformed on the matter. So if you're going to comment on something, please either educate yourself or just keep your mouth shut. Simple as that. It's not a boxing match. It's like, oh, standing up, count to 10, you're out. Maybe that's what he's used to, but that's not. This is not how truth is decided.